200,000 new COVID-19 cases every day. That's what a former CDC director says could happen in the U.S. within the next 6 weeks.
And already nearly half of the country is seeing high transmission of the virus. There are 3 COVID-19 vaccines, but millions don't want them. The U.S. now averaging more than 50,000 new COVID-19 cases a day. That's up more than 60% over last week's 7-day average, and hospitalizations are more than doubled over the last 3 weeks. Delta is doing damage across the country, including Florida, which had more COVID deaths over the past week than any other state.
More than 90% of the patients who are being admitted to the hospital are unvaccinated.
Along with Florida, more than 30 other states saw their average number of new cases over the last 7 days increase by more than 50% from the week before. And now at 5, as cases continue to grow across Florida.
Calls are growing louder for a COVID emergency order to be reinstated. State lawmakers are urging Governor Ron DeSantis to take action soon.
That's right. Our Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders joins us live now with more on what's happening and who's impacted.
Well, what I can tell you is that Governor DeSantis let Florida's public health emergency order expire June 26th as we saw cases and positivity drop to low levels. Now, Florida operations have largely returned to normal since then, despite this new surge. The latest data shows Florida now has at least half the hospitalizations of last year's summer peak, and numbers continue to climb.
This is basically like Groundhog's Day.
Miami cardiologist Dr. Bernard Ashby telling us physicians again worried hospitals will become overwhelmed.
What follows next is an increase in the death rate, and so I'm very concerned about that.
2 South Florida state senators now urging the governor to take action. They're calling on DeSantis to once again declare a public health emergency.
The governor has to lead in this moment right now.
Democrats Chevron Jones and Annette Taddeo saying the order could free up funding to pay for increased staffing and supplies. And like the previous order, it could also expand telehealth and allow out-of-state health workers to treat Floridians without a Florida license.
We have lives to save right here in Florida. If he really wants to have a future politically, he should do the job he was elected to do.
Taddeo formally requested the declaration Tuesday. DeSantis' staff, however, telling us he has no plans to follow through.
Look, this is a seasonal pattern.
The senator's letter likely dead on arrival as the governor continues to call the recent surge seasonal.
We knew it was going to be low in May, and it was, and we knew as we got to the end of June, July, it would go up because that's what happened last year.
Even so, Dr. Ashby is hopeful DeSantis reverses course and commits to some kind of order in the near future. Now, he says, is the time to be proactive.
We can prevent literally hundreds of deaths, probably thousands of deaths, if we just take proactive steps.
Now, DeSantis has become vocal on vaccinations, reminding the public recently that they save lives and are the best way to prevent serious illness. That's the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.